Let's now take a look on the first topic of management accounting. And the first topic of management accounting is the nature and the purpose of cost and management accounting. As we had said earlier on, management accounting and cost accounting, they just move hand in hand. So in this case, as we establish the nature and nature of cost and management accounting, we have to highlight a few things. We have to determine the nature of cost accounting and the costing terms. We have to evaluate the role of cost accounting in management. We also have to determine the purpose of cost accounting information. We also need to learn about the scope of cost accounting. After that, we just go to the next about now. That is all about cost accounting, and then after that, we'll just enroll about management accounting. So in this case, we have to do the meaning of management accounting, its scope, its limitations and applications. We will be able to go through the relationship between cost, financial and management accounting, and then we'll have to do the selection of an ideal cost accounting system. So let's go now on the definitions of cost accounting. What do we know about cost accounting? From the word cost accounting, so we account for cost. So in this case, the definition, we can just say the nature of cost accounting is the definition. It is a type of accounting that tries to capture the cost of production process as well as fixed costs involved. How do we measure the cost of accounting? The cost of production, or through assessing the cost of inputs in a process. So after that, we go to the nature of cost accounting. Cost accounting is a profession. We have cost accountants out there. In as much as we have tax accountants, financial accountants, we also have cost accountants whose basic and whose main aim is to account for cost of production and cost in an organization. Cost accounting is also a branch of knowledge in that it contains its own principles and concepts. It contains its own principles and concepts, so it is a branch of knowledge on its own. It is also a science in that it is a systematic body of knowledge. Yeah, it does not only entail cost accounting, but also it touches various aspects of science like kuna office practice and procedures, all those things that are involved. It is also an art. Yeah, cost accounting is an art in that as a cost accountant, you must have the abilities, you must have the skills in cost accounting. You cannot just go and be a cost accountant without the skills for it. So it is an art. The key difference between financial accounting and cost accounting, the key difference is that while financial accounting classifies costs based on a single transaction, cost accounting classifies costs based on management information needs. So this time, let's take a look on the types of cost accounting. Cost accounting is basically in four types: the standard cost accounting, the activity-based cost accounting, lean costing, and the other one is marginal costing. So when you talk about standard cost accounting, it uses this type of cost accounting. It uses the ratios to compare the efficient use of labor and materials under standard conditions. So the word standard cost accounting, it only gives the aspect of under standard conditions, under given specified conditions. So how efficient do we utilize labor and how efficient do we utilize materials under normal specified standard conditions? Yeah. So that one is activity-based cost accounting, activity-based costing. So this type of cost accounting, it accounts each process in production. For example, let's take an example of a car manufacturing plant. So a car, It's made up of so many things. So we have the body, we have the interior, we have the okay, yeah, let's talk about the interior and the exterior. So the whole process when you start doing the exterior part, there are the costs that are involved in exterior manufacturing of the car, and then the interior parts, that is when we talk about the interior parts, we're talking about the things to do with the street dashboards, the seats, the all those things, all the aspects that beautifies the interior of a car, all the costs that are involved in there. So when we're talking about activity based, each process, each activity in exterior designing of a car, what is the cost? We highlight the interior. How much did it cost us to do the dashboard? We highlight that. So we combine all these costs, and then they give us the actual cost of producing a certain vehicle, if it's Toyota Harrier, it's Toyota, all those, yeah. So the other one is lean accounting. Lean accounting is where we focus on performance and waste reduction. So lean accounting has two aspects of it. It has a value-based costing and the lean performance measurement aspect. So the lean performance measurement aspect, it dictates that in as much as we want to cost our products in the sense of by using the activity-based cost accounting and standard cost accounting, we also need to acknowledge that we need to highlight the cost based on the value we gain out of a certain product. That is the value-based pricing. And then the other aspect is the lean performance measurement, and this is all about determining what are the waste levels, how do we reduce the waste levels, all that. That's all about lean accounting. The other one is marginal accounting, marginal cost accounting, and it is also used by the management to evaluate potential profits as impacted by the changing costs and what type of sales price to establish and the types of marketing campaigns. Let's take a look on the types of costs. There are various types of cost. We have fixed cost, variable cost, operating cost, and then we have the direct cost. We all know what is a direct cost because it is self-explanatory. It says that direct costs, these are the costs that are directly related to the production of a certain product. They must be directly related. If you have to make a bed, you must use nails, you must use timber, you must use what else? The screws, you must use all those. So those are direct costs. Those are the costs that are directly related to the production of the bed. The other cost is the variable cost. From the word variable, that means it